cool though. Clamp this dude up though. It's over with. Look at me. I'm looking so raw, bro. It's over with for these dudes. I guess I can play on 2K. I don't care, man. Hold up.
Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on GM Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Catering. Let's check out the
go
on the court for the Bucks. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Parker, following the score by Golden State.
And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays.
How was that a foul?
The defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Break.
It is. No reason to back off from giving him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Break.
And speaking of Curry's activity defensively, he's certainly got a nose for the ball.
He does a nice job at his size rebounding as a guard, and he keeps his hands out.
And one.
He's usually one of the tops in the league in steals.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it goes out of bounds.
Oh, let's go.
And last touch by Carter Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
This is to Thompson. To the right side. Here's the beast.
Oh.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
What happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And the basket good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
About to get put on clutch, but
Kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Parker. Like it's in. Inside. Here's Monroe. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Monroe's got his first bucket of the night.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
come on.
Nice soft touch with it. Just excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Bucks trail by 5. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
And the Warriors with possession here. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Here's the beast. And that's going to be too many steps.
What?
Whistle on the travel.
Travel.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. To the paint. And Monroe.
I'm just mad because he getting pumped up.
From Antetokounmpo. Monroe's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Green the pass to the beast. And the shot is good.
Oh, yeah.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Bucks trail by 5. Middleton outside. Bucks passing it around. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
To the right side. Here's the beast.
Oh!
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Major defensive lapse right there. When he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot, you got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them.
And the dunk by Parker.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now he just wanted to make sure the landing was soft with the tip off.
That was just a good old-fashioned chin check right there. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, nothing's brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote-getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Justice is easy. He's got them for the Warriors. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Parker left side. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Parker. Shoots from the elbow, and all on the rim that time before dropping it. And it's 6 points for Greg Monroe. What I like though about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through a person. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed and puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship caliber superstar. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Parker and the rejection by Zeke. And he's able to get it back. Warriors leading by 5. Curry attacking to the middle. Here's the beast.
Dunk over, man.
Check out the bounce.
To the outs. How about that?
You said it, my man. It's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Parker misses.
Too much defense.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting. Jump out to this week.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Shoots from the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
On deep, and that's not going to go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the court for Milwaukee.
Oh, bus game.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Jared Bayless is out there with Maynard. And it's Henson in at the 5 down low. Here's Parker. And it's going to be a goal.
What? Already jumped. Oh, already jumped.
You got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness
Fucking
to go
move.
after the block. But that one's going to count.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won the division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with a very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, expected them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Following the score by Golden State. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. 8 points for Parker.
They've done well at
I gotta take all this off. It looks better when I.
getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
That's good. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
That's good. And the Warrior lead is
Who got him, bro?
just 7 on the basket from Bayless.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors. I love this shot selection today. They set the bar for the rest of the team.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And Bayless kicks to Henson. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Parker's shot is off.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Warriors leading by 9. Curry passes to the Beast.
Oh!
The high post shot.
Oh God! Don't step back, Fred.
Sets the example for everyone.
Bang! Bang!
Here is Bayless. Quarter number 2 around.
Catching them, bait.
There's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk about.
Well, Greg, you play. Envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Brooklyn.
You thought you was doing. You can't even get a bucket without me in the paint. Shameful.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
Heck.
You got to play without foul.
And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
Now, here's Thompson. Mail brings the double team, and he gets it to go.
Yeah.
23 points for the Beast.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior.
Let me turn this up.
Established their inside presence.
Dang, bro, I wasn't even. I wasn't playing defense.
And just over 3 minutes played here in the second quarter. Number 1 just came on 2 more.
He's starting to show that killer instinct.
Go.
Looking to extend the lead.
Ciao, Bogut.
Here is Bayless. Henson with the screen. Mayo kicks to Henson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a big pass off the rim, but it sinks.
I'll be looking forward to getting those reads, man.
It's just another one of his weapons.
Oh!
Here's the Beast.
Oh my God! Hesitation stunner, bro. That's straight up broken.
34 left to play here in the second quarter. Bayless' shot is off.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Oh!
Plumlee with the rebound.
Nice effort on the alley, but probably not a good choice.
To me, you know how tall.
And then broke down just as
You know how tall I am.
I don't know that anyone can define what his position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that ends up being the best fit.
Here's what Milwaukee's throwing up right now. First loose check by Briggs. Vasquez comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jerry Bayless. Here's Carter Williams after the main shot from Klay Thompson. Framed up by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Prior to last season, Giannis was experimenting with point guard positions for stretches during the summer league.
Well, Kevin, he's just the type of guy whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True. Here's Middleton following the basket by Stephen Curry. Just his first attempt. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 9. Here's the Beast. 25 points in the game. There's a gracious shot, but it's no good. Here's Vasquez.
I'm about to say. Oh!
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 9.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Go ahead, talk that smack.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, look at Shaq. Got a bald head. Look at Kenny Smith. Got a bald head. Bald head.
Start breaking it down for you. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. All right, Big Diesel, your take.
Well, Ernie King's offense was running really well. And their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because they didn't put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. Bucking is in the beast. An impressive effort here today.
Always been a dynamic score, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
It's the Splash Brothers.
Because I'm going to get back.
He's out there with Iguodala. And Hogan assistant walking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr.
So.
Rubs it in, and it looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And then there was Kia, bringing the close up on the third time.
Oh, man, I packed that.
10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And JCC has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personality issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to coach his team.
Bucks trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. He's got to love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at the two-guard position.
Well, he can defend three positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything he wants done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Warriors leading by 11. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason.
Be holding you back like a motherfucker on this game.
He told the team he wanted to run their offense with a partner.
Get up, man. What's wrong?
They take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball. He'll be a leader in the offense.
What's game?
Here in the second half. Evan, he's going to have the host change to take a quickly.
And that's Dory Doris. Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Craig Monroe.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
Rebound by Middleton.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attention away from the defender. But the touch was poor.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some harder second chance points.
Carter Williams against Curry. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Here's the beast. Foul call that time of the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just absolute domination in this one for the Beast. He's got 30 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
I'm sure that's one key. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Clock is at 3. Here's Monroe. And he was fouled.
Man, I tried to help you.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of thing you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is.
Let's go.
Top 5 center. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Middle position to Monroe.
KD's number, I'm on the points.
And so he earns a
Come on, Iguodala. You wanna be on the court with me, bro? You know I'm on your team. Hey, I'm on your team. Yeah, I'm way better though.
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he has the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Here's the beast. He has 35. Stolen by Monroe. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Here's the beast.
Let's go. Shot thought.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really two different players. Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
Harry Shaw comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Green for Andre Iguodala. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Vasquez comes in, and that one's good. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team. And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of champions.
Bro, what? Can nobody stand up to me like that?
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Monroe on the double team. The big passes to Varejao.
Says.
Plays it up and takes it in. Varejao got his first basket of the night.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
By Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Carter Williams. Warriors with the rebound. The Beast got his fourth rebound in this one.
Let's go.
The Beast got 40 points. Vasquez kicks to Monroe.
Why do I keep letting him in there? I don't even know where he be at.
14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's the Bucks on the break. Carter Williams running.
Out of here, bruh. You thought this was shorty?
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's the Beast.
Oh my God, I can't never make one.
3/4 of play, down double digits, and maybe.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm about to edit my dude. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Vasquez out there with Michael Carter Williams. Then it's Johnson. And it's Middleton.
Facts.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
What's his game?
Misses for 3. Buck shooting at 51%. Really solid. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And the baseline jumper, no good. Warriors leading by 15. The base passes to Varejao. Here's the Beast. He beats it to Varejao. Now the pass to the Beast. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range.
Yeah.
The Beast got the first pass to get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Varejao comes with the double team. They get it again. Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. The Beast
Go.
on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Milwaukee Bucks in last season, 41 up and 41 down. A perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark. They were at the end of the season, and you can see even during.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17-17. Also had an 11-11 record against the East, 6-6 against the West.
Come on.
On the field, and it's just mad hot on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the
Let's
other.
go.
That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the Bucks were average last season. I mean, they were 17-17. Also, 7-7 at home, 10-10 on the road, 5-5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way, they were 500.
Monroe dishes to Middleton.
What the hell with your ass?
Feeds to Carter Williams. For the three. Shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort.
Just thinking back to that Milwaukee backcourt again, I mean, the odds that we'll ever see something like that happen again are minuscule. I mean, that team was just that
Go.
and ends up 41-41.
It's just hard to believe that someone could perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this league.
Here's Parker. It's in front of the rim and out.
Not the best shot right there, but the great.
Come on.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
On to Kubo. Kicks to Middleton. Now the dish to Parker.
I'm trying to get a double up.
Look at the clock. A little under 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. The goal streak, and Jerry Bayless the bucket on the assist by Parker.
You can't afford to give you that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off with good screens, but still as
Come on. You talking ball.
just a remarkable game.
Bang on him.
On the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Bayless. Warriors with the rebound. Here's the Beast. Good. The Beast's got 54.
Let's go.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's unique this run.
Devon shoots from 12. Parashot grabs the board. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-3 run. Double by Plumlee. The Beast passes to Parashot. Here's the Beast.
Go.
Now with another bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And beyond the actual
Come on.
they took a look back and see this was just a monstrous performance from the Beast. He did all
Not
the
stick and
dirty
stop
work.
me, man.
Clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Chances, man.
There's the pick. Here is Bayless, guarded by Curry.
Players all can get a double up. At least.
Bayless dishes to Parker. Such a wide open look.
Gosh, man. Niggas can't get no double, man.
For the jumper.
Shocking game clock separated by 5. Here's the Beast. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the Beast. It's stolen by Mayo.
Oh. Dang it.
This game
I know we won, but I wanted that freaking buzzer. The freak.
Every category, and I know their fans love it and appreciate it.
God damn. The fuck?
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
It's a commitment. We know that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. We bring the effort, multiple efforts every team possession where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play, and guys want to help you, you help them. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out the drive. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defense.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. The GK Sports Post-Game Show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? It was nothing short of a professional offensive
yeah, all me. All me, though. But I'm pissed the freak off.
And he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight. And it's insane. Point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league. But he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves this stuff. Wow. It's chilling. He's done that before. What's they got behind him? He became unstoppable man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight.
That's it for my too.
Started on a new season in the NBA for Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the
all right, y'all. You saying body them? I'm going to say body y'all. See y'all soon.